What's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another reaction video, man. I got a little some. It's basketball related. I gotta find something better to say other than that. Anyways, I got another reaction video for you, bro. He made $1 million shot and they did not pay this man. I don't know what NBA team this we finna see. This looks like this is like in the 90s or so, but they did not pay this man. We finna go ahead and get into the joint. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. For real, I'm on the grind at 100 subs, man. I'm at 76 subs. Y'all do y'all thing. Let's go ahead and get into the joint, though, because I'll be damned if ain't nobody paying me.
Don Calhoun.
This is from the Bulls?
And he's about to do something.
Oh, that's fucked up. That bit. Cash. No. He ain't hyped enough. I ain't gonna cap. He just cashed that thing from. I ain't gonna cap. He not hyped enough. He not hyped enough for the $1 million. He know he ain't win for real. That means he know.
Don just hit a shot.
He not hyped enough. He knew he ain't win that mill for real. Cause it's like, why you not hyped enough? I'd be jumping out my. You feel me, bro? You just pulled from 80.
His prize for nailing this absolute bomb, $1 million. He can't believe it. Fans erupt. Don joins the Bulls as they celebrate his victory. Michael Jordan throws his arm around Don and congratulates him. Good shot, kid. Don had just done the impossible. And with the game ball in one hand, $1 million check in the other, Don Calhoun did it.
Big looking.
Except he wasn't. Due to a technicality in the rules of this contest, the insurance company that was required to make the payoff claimed they simply didn't have to pay the man.
What do you mean you simply didn't have to pay the man? What do you mean by that? That's pretty. Wait.
Absolutely nothing.
Pig looking. Bro just hit that shot for nothing? Like, y'all just hyped this man up for that's fucked up, actually. Yeah. Get your cheddar another day. It won't be today, though.
Pretty incredible
Love.
consolation for one simple shot, but no one in their right mind would ever offer such a prize for making a single three-pointer. Except they did. Back in the 90s, during NBA All-Star Weekend, the league and a sponsoring company such as Foot Locker, American Express, Sony would host a contest for fans. The NBA's $1 million shot. It was one of the most anticipated side events of the entire weekend, and out of the millions of fans who entered to win a shot, only one would be chosen to take it, get selected, make a three-pointer, win
well, not with that form.
An opportunity of a lifetime for 4 lucky contestants that were selected over the 4 years that the NBA hosted the contest. And to aid them in their quest for $1 million shot, each contestant was joined by a former or active NBA player to give them pointers and advice. In 1996, among the 6 million entries, 17-year-old Demetrius Houston was selected to take the $1 million shot.
Okay.
With George Gervin by his side and 17,000 fans looking on, Demetrius lines up his shot. And with $1 million on the line, he clanks it off the backboard. Gervin
That's about right.
Not to worry about it, but I'm sure he did. In 1997,
That's about right.
A man named Jim Valente was selected to take the $1 million shot. His host and mentor for the event, NBA legend Oscar Robertson. A man who literally never made a three-pointer in his entire NBA career. But Jim was focused.
Well, they had no faith in you because they gave you the wrong person to help you. They gave you a wait. That's not really. I mean, Oscar Robertson wasn't no shooter, but fuck what I was finna say. Come on. I just know he missed it. Bad. That's all I know.
Jim steps up to the line. He's ready. The ways in which he'll spend $1 million already racing through his mind. I'll get that Corvette I've always wanted. That sure look good in a Rolex. We could really use a new deck out back. Maybe I'll get a boat.
Nah, scratch all that. Nigga, you hit side of the backboard.
After the shot, Craig Sager asked Jim about his experience.
Whack.
$8 gone. What went wrong, Jim? Give us some insight.
How did you feel at the time? What went wrong? I think I just pushed it a little to the right.
No shit. Sure did.
In 1998, a contestant named Sol Holkman was selected to take the shot. And for the first time in the contest history, a contestant actually hit the rim.
Oh.
Another year, another $1 million miss. But of all these $1 million shot events, none managed to top the one that started it all in 1995. The contestant that was chosen, 16-year-old Mike Hoban. For weeks leading up to the contest, Mike spent 2 hours a day, every day, shooting three-pointers. Accompanied by All-Star Dan Marley, Mike was locked in. Going through the most meticulous shooting routine you'll ever see in your life, Mike prepares his shot by, quote, becoming one with the basket. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled a microscope out and studied the hoop to better his eyes. Now he's taking phantom shots. His routine is becoming more unhinged by the second. But it works for him. Friends and family look on, watching him live on TV, ready to witness history unfold. Mike is ready. He lines up the shot. He shoots.
He fucked the air balls. God dang.
An air ball. The poor kid is devastated. Friends and family are stunned. All the while, the commentator is doing his best to help.
Imagine, bro, you just did all of that to, bro, imagine you just did all of that to airball. Like, you just went through the whole routine, one with the rim for that finish. Disappointing.
Of more disappointment in the process.
Dang. Dang, the announcer a dickhead. He just shit on him. Right, dickhead.
The kid, where he has the bright idea of just asking for one more shot.
I wasn't really in that zone that I wanted to be in, but you know, one more shot. I would like one more shot with me, man. I would love another shot.
You'd like one more shot, wouldn't you? Mike never got another shot. $1 million on the line for one three-pointer and 0 winners. And looking back on these contests, it's pretty remarkable that no one hit their $1 million shots. Because countless fans and contestants
Nigga threw up a souvenir.
difficult shots for far less money. We've all seen these contests unfold in person. A fan gets randomly chosen out of the stands to come down and try to hit a half-court shot. The prize money is nowhere.
I heard that there was this theory that all those people that they call out, like, to go shoot a shot, it just be folks that work there. I don't know how true that is, but I heard, like, all those people that get called up, like, that shit is, like, planned to happen. They don't be actual fans, and they just be folks that's, like, that just work at the arena and just happens to be at the game. Like, yeah, we finna call on that person. You know what I'm saying? They have all that set up before this even happens. Not too sure how true that is, but that's an interesting take I had heard.
Usually the prize is $10,000 or maybe $20,000.
Just so.
Car. This Mavericks fan hit
That's pretty fucked up.
A free throw, a three-pointer,
Oh.
and a half-court
All in one go?
sequence without missing. An anomaly of events in this contest.
All in one go?
His reward for the incredible feat: $3,000 worth of gift cards to a local furniture store.
Bro,
But it gets worse.
Well, I'll be fucking damned if I just did all that for a fucking. Actually, I can use some furniture right this second. That'd be pretty convenient right this second. But realistically speaking, nah. Like, you could have gave me anything but that shit. You could have gave me anything but that.
Because at a Mavs game a few years later, this woman was put to the task of sinking a half-court shot.
She got Dirk on her back. She got a cash.
Beautiful form, and drills the shot. Nothing but net. What was her prize for pulling this off, you ask? A 65-inch flat-screen TV. Absolutely appalling. This guy managed to drill a half-court shot at a Blazers game years ago and won round-trip tickets to anywhere of his choice.
Okay.
A pretty unlikely shot from the guy, but far from impossible. What is impossible, however, is the fact that another fan hit the same exact shot 30 seconds later.
Hey, that's
It's
tough.
clear that some people actually make these shots. So what would happen if someone actually did hit $1 million shot? What if instead of shelling out some gift cards or flat screen TV, a team had to actually hand over a 7-figure check to one lucky fan?
He shot.
It's April 14th, 1993. The Bulls are facing the Heat in Chicago. The Bulls are on a roll coming into the matchup on a 3-game win streak. By halftime, Chicago is up by 14. Jordan is killing the Heat, 22 points in the first half. It's a great time for home fans as usual. The real spectacle is about to take place. Throughout the 93 season, the Bulls hosted a promotion for their fans. Among the 18,000 fans in attendance for any given home game, one lucky individual would be chosen to shoot a 3/4 court shot to win $1 million. At the time, and to this day even, $1 million cash prize for such an event is unheard of. But the odds of such a shot going in are so astronomically unlikely that the Bulls and the insurance company that would be responsible for paying out the prize money felt comfortable running the event anyways. Leading up to
Wait, say that again? I didn't hear that. I fucking zoned out.
Is unheard of. But the odds of such a shot going in are so astronomically unlikely that the Bulls and the insurance company that would be responsible for paying out the prize money felt comfortable running the event anyway.
So they,
Leading up to that Heat
so they ran the event.
matchup, 19 lucky fans had attempted the halftime $1 million shot. Of the 19,
Most of them bitches.
16 were air
Most of them
balls.
bitches were air balls.
Even hit the rim. An estimate of a fan chosen at random hitting this shot, less than 1%. And so a member of the Bulls organization went into the crowd and selected a 23-year-old local by the name of Don Calhoun. The reason for selecting him? His shoes wouldn't scuff up the floor. Hopeful, but understanding the slim odds that he faced, Don walked down to the court and prepared to take his shot. A fun halftime gimmick, something to keep the fans involved. They just slapped $1 million on there to get everyone excited, but no one will ever hit the shot anyways. Chris Hammond, Vice President of SCA Promotions, a leader in the promotional contest industry, looks back on the shot saying, "The perfect contest is like the most tempting carnival game. Just feasible enough to make people think they can do it while actually being extremely difficult. You could have Steph Curry out there and still make money. Well, Mr. Hammond, it's time to pay up."
Hold on, I gotta get. Hold on. One more time, just so y'all can see that cut it did that for real. Bro, I'd be so pissed off if I was this nigga, bro.
In what is possibly the most
I'd be so pissed off, bro.
Never happened on an NBA court. Don Calhoun drilled an 80-foot shot for $1 million. The whole place goes nuts. For a moment, it's like Don is part of this Bulls team, and they just won another championship. Even the ref of the game comes over to congratulate him. The man just did the impossible. $1 million. That's more than half the guys on this roster made that year. And with the job
That's crazy. You did not have to put that. That's crazy work.
Don heads over to snap a photo with the check in one hand and the game ball in the other. He did it. At least that's what he thought. See, these promotions are combed through meticulously by some of the best lawyers money can buy. The rules and restrictions are tight. Break one of them, and you can kiss those winnings goodbye. Don Calhoun broke one of the rules.
What
Not
that was?
intentionally or anything, but among the stipulations of this promotion, one of them states that the contestant could not have played organized basketball within 5 years.
That is some whole ass shit, bro. Like, what type of shit is that? What type of stipulation is that shit? You can't do no. You can't make no stipulation like that, bro. Bro. You cannot do no shit like that. That's fucked up. You can't do no shit like that because you rent. See, this goes back to my point of what I'm saying. That means that's how I know this shit was rigged to begin with. That's how I know they pick certain people to do this shit. Man, cause that don't even make sense. That is a dumbass stipulation. Like, what type of... Bro. There's no way that's the... How do you put the ball in your... That's crazy. What type of stipulation is that?
The contest. And just 3 years prior to this contest, Don was a member of the Triton Community Basketball Team. The contest people knew this. Don acknowledged this by marking the information on the contest form. But the contest people shrugged it off and gave him the shot anyway.
Oh, wait. It says... Oh, you have to sign out a... Wait, what? You had to sign some shit before you...
The insurance people, however, did not. To them, it was a clear breach of the rules. Don should have never been selected in the first place. And so the insurance company of the event disqualified Don out of his shot and out of his $1 million. When news broke that the now local legend would not be receiving his money, fans were livid. As reports on the event grew, fan outrage grew with it.
Hell yeah.
The Bulls organization was under so much local pressure that they held a press conference announcing that they actually had a change of heart and they would pay up. A very strange and inexplicable decision considering their stance just a few days prior. Don's $1 million split into 20 payments over the next 20 years. His first check for $50,000 was sent out that week. Technically, rules were broken, but Don was getting paid.
Nah, that's wrong. You don't do no shit like that. Oh, shit.
A year after his miraculous shot, Don heard that Michael Jordan would be in the area for one of his son's basketball games. A perfect opportunity for Don to get his $1 million game ball signed. So Don pulled up to the game in search of Michael, but with security flocking the NBA star, no fans were getting anywhere near him. But Don wasn't just an ordinary fan. He's the guy who hit the $1 million shot. Jordan recognized him in the stands and had security bring him over after the game. And with his ball in hand, hoping to get an autograph, Don approached Michael. But MJ didn't call him over to give him an autograph. Instead, he had to ask Don a question. Did you get your money? A year after the Bulls had their change of heart and decided to pay him his money, Don finally got an answer why. Turns out the insurance company wasn't the one who paid Don. They never intended to. After hearing about what the insurance company was trying to pull, Michael Jordan, along with other players on the Bulls, told ownership they needed to pay up.
Yeah.
So the organization...
That shit wrong.
Pockets.
Yeah, they did. Nigga, why would it be coming out of insurance anyway if you're the guy, if you're the people that promoted this shot? If your team organization promotes this shot, you need to put up the money for that shot if the nigga hits. You can't think of it like, nah, this is an impossible shot. We don't plan on nobody to hit it, so we just not going to even think about paying somebody. No, that don't even how shit works.
Within their rights to void the payments altogether, but Michael felt like what they were doing wasn't right.
That's wrong.
They made it right. If it wasn't for
That's a real
ownership and demanding they pay Don his money, he would have never seen a cent of that $1 million. So it turns out that even if it was for a brief moment, Don Calhoun was a part of the Bulls.
Yeah.
Nothing in return, Michael and the rest of the players.
Mike, hey, that's a real. Mike sure he made got his cheese.
Don wanted. A couple weeks later, he got that too. So what happens if someone actually makes one of those inconceivable $1 million shots?
Have they even did a big prize shot like this recently? I don't even think they've done like a big. I don't even know when the last time I seen a crazy shot like that go up for. I'm finna look up the most expensive NBA trick shot. See if I can find it. Cause that's funny. I'm finna look up most. Okay. Shit, my video's over. That shit went away, but shit, I'm gonna still look it up for y'all. got I seen a 25K, 75K. I did just see that. I guess ain't nobody seen nothing close to that since him. Cause I see a 75, 100K shot, 100K shot. 100K shot may be the most recent thing I've seen. But hey man, that was that video, man. If you like this type of content, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you haven't. Send a recommended video if you can. Otherwise, I'm finna get out the joint, man. Peace.